Hello, Wendy. You just participated in a plenary session at the GESDA summit that discussed a very important topic, the decarbonization of society. For you, what was the key message from the session?
So for me, the key message is that there are many advanced materials that can play a huge role in pushing decarbonization forward, as well as pushing us towards basically negative emissions, right? There are a variety of different technologies related to clean energy production, energy storage, carbon capture and utilization, as well as negative emission technologies. And so all of these will play a key role in our decarbonization process, but the problem is that the discovery and implementation of these technologies is still way too slow. And so we need to come up with mechanisms so that we can push these things forward.
Fantastic. Well, GESDA has created a tool that identify what is happening in the science labs, technologies that can impact our lives, right? How can this tool help in the discussion of decarbonization of society?
So to me, I would say the most important aspect, and if you look at the background of the panelists in our session, it's the fact that it brings so many different types of players in basically to the table so that we can have discussions. Because, you know, I work in a laboratory, I'm a scientist, and my perception is based on the materials that I design. Whereas an economist has a completely different perspective of decarbonization. And we need to know, for instance, how new technologies will make an impact from an economic perspective. We also have things like standards that are important. How can standards be developed to push these technologies forward? And of course, private industry, right? So they can fund a lot of these initiatives, and we have to understand from their perspectives what can be done to drive technological advancements forward.
Mm-hmm. So. Much was said here precisely that scientists should break the silence and bridge more with society. What's unique about the GESDA initiative in this regard? Why is this initiative so much needed now?
Well, because this is such a huge problem. And at the turn of the next century, basically, we're potentially facing a 3-degree change, right? And this is such a large-scale problem. It's not going to be solved by an individual, a single person, a single country. We need to figure out ways to really band together, unify, and come up with a single approach. Now, not in a single technology, but a common approach to how we're going to achieve that. For instance, like a global carbon pricing. And I think the really great thing about GESDA is that they're bringing all of these different players together that can help us achieve this.